I'm not a stranger to Ghana. Ghana has been my home for the last decade. I've signed so many visas for people who want to come to Ghana. I can't remember what I didn't sign. Africa is full of opportunities. And that's where I started looking at the vast opportunities available to Africa. And I decided, after slaving for other people for many years, I will take my life into my own hands. I take my destiny to my hands. And I decided to start a journey. I wasn't sure where I was going because I had no money. But I had one thing. I had a vision. I was focused. And I believed in myself. I mean, so many things, and I sat there while the young lawyer was speaking to you. I started writing a few of the things I do because I normally don't even think about what I do. I only think of what I do when I'm doing it. When I finish with it, I put it aside because there is another plate to deal with. Africans must think and join hands together and create the biggest companies you can create by everybody contributing, becoming a member of that body. And as long as we can track the money where it is, as long as everybody can track, even on their own mobile, their own investment in that vehicle. If you say, I can do it, you can make it. And this is the biggest problem with Africans. We don't believe in ourselves. We concentrate on our problems. We say, I can't do it because I have no money. Of course, money will not come to you if you believe you can't have money. When I bought my first piece of land, I was earning so little money. I went to a bank and I told the bank manager, I want money, I want to buy this piece of land which has been offered to me. He looked at me, he said, have you got any savings? I said, no, sir. I get my money beginning of the month. By end of the month, I have spent it. And I start again. But I told him something positive. Sir, I have never bounced one check. So, if you give me a loan, I'll make sure I can't spend on other things and I'll repay the money. This white guy looked at my records, he looked at my card, he looked at me, so conviction in me, he just told me, Chris, you go and write your check and tell them to send the documents to the bank. Let me tell you, I walked out of that office of this white man. I was floating. I did not feel the ground. I did not believe what had happened to me. You imagine a small young fellow with no records of any kind being allowed to go and buy a piece of land. And that my journey began there. I started several things, insurance business, and I'm telling you, there is something called you are branding yourself. It is okay to cheat, to lie, to take money from somebody else. But please know that that's the only money you will have taken. Your name will have gone. It is a very expensive thing to lose your name. Please, don't go and borrow money and that's the last time the bank or your colleague will see you. I've had money borrowed by both genders, men and ladies, but ladies more often. They tell me, Chris, give me a lift. I want 100K. And you get it at the end of the month. I don't even ask them, when will I get my money back? They just tell you when. But by that time you try to call them, their number is Muteja. Muteja means there is no answer on the phone. Nobody answers the phone. So how does that kind of a person ever receive some more favor from you? They lose their credibility. They lose their value based on your own commitment. Please don't lose your name. If I leave you nothing else, my visit here in Ghana is to tell you, please protect your name, your brand. Let everybody see how reliable you are, how you keep your promise. If you don't keep it in marriage, at least keep it in your debtors. The marriage is a bit challenging, I can tell you. Young men see too many options in this world these days. But I ask them, one of the biggest success in life is to have a good home, a family. It is a key to success. So for me, I came from the very poor. I've gone through transformation. I am who I am. But all these things don't change me. I'm still who I was when I had nothing. I can still visit my friends who have nothing. I can enjoy talking with them. I advise them. I advise many young people who come from the same background because I believe they have the potential to be the most successful people in the world. What many young people miss and like to have is a role model, to be able to copy, to be able to make them believe that doesn't matter your status, you can make it if you want to. And what I believe we can do here in Ghana is to have positive mind. I see lots of people dwell on what government is not doing or government has not done. Leave government alone. You deal with them when it comes to elections time. But the rest of the time, deal with yourself. Ask yourself, what am I doing for myself? Don't pass your problems to anybody else. Nobody owes you a living. Not even your own parents. Once they give you education, please go and use your brain. I tell people, thinking is free. Please use it. Nobody has ever been charged a fee for thinking. If there is one here, please lift up your hand. Anybody? Okay. So, can we think big? Don't think small. Because if you think small, you remain small. You think big, you become big. You want to open a bank, you can open a bank tomorrow. You want to be president of this country, you can be. Just have to work on it. If you look at the life of people like Nelson Mandela, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, Kwame Nkrumah, these were people fired with the belief in what they knew they could achieve. But some of us think these people are unique. They were only unique because they were thinkers. But with us, we put our brains in a shelf somewhere, and we think we can sell it for the highest bidder, nobody will buy your brain. Don't worry whether it becomes second hand. Just use it.